In 2019, Maddie was a sophomore in college and Ethan a senior in high school. And then it was February 4th, 2019, and Kelly was making dinner and called me into the kitchen. And then she had the grand mal seizure and everything changed. So then the surgery happens on February 21st of that year. They did the open brain surgery. They got out as much of the tumor as they could, and they could not get it all out. So a lot of that tumor is still in there. And then the recovery began.
We thought that I would have surgery and I would get better quickly. We were not ready for the seizures. Healing was not even on my mind for the brain tumor, honestly. It was just, what are things gonna be like after? Especially not knowing if it was ever gonna get better. We just didn't know.
To me, hard faith means a lot of waiting.
A lot of uncertainty. I just didn't understand.
That feeling of being totally out of control.
Leaning on our friends that love the Lord too, just not doing this alone.
Especially whenever you're 20 years old and this happens, it just feels like time is slower. A year feels more significant, and this journey went on a lot longer than what any of us had expected. My dad is definitely a loyal person. Like, in general he is, but especially I'm seeing it with my mom in this season.
I know that my dad, especially in the beginning, he was afraid, but it was also evident that he was overcoming that because he was choosing to trust in the Lord over all these circumstances that are going on.
Ryan was, in many cases, the presence of God to me. When I was doubting, he would read to me scripture. And when I was afraid, he would hold my hand and he'd pray with me. And I needed him to do that because I was too weak. There were times where I was like, I am done. I needed him to be faithful for us. Thank God I had a godly husband there to say, it's about God. It's about God. It's gonna be okay. He's gonna take care of us.
Just growing up, I've always looked up to him. I get to see what a good father is to his children during times of trouble, what a good husband is to his wife in times of trouble. Sometimes I wish it went about a different way, but what the Lord has brought out of this crazy time is really amazing.
As hard and scary as it was to see him like vulnerable in some moments, I knew that the root of it was love and loyalty towards my mom, and really even just for the rest of us, the way that he would take care of us too during that time.
A verse that hit me hard throughout was Romans 8:28, which is, for those who love God, we know that all things work together for good for those who are called according to his purpose. I just remember, like, this is an evil world, but the Lord can use this for good, and he has for our family.
And so I would say it's just about learning that God's timing is not our timing, but that doesn't change who he is, and that even in the midst of waiting, he's still present in our family and he's still working.